Welcome to Woodwind Golf Club. My name is Doc O'Neill, and we are with Meet Our Team today. And as part of our Meeting Our Team, we'd like to introduce you to one of our teaching professionals, Mark Mathews. Mark, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Doc.
Mark is now in his third year here at the Academy at Woodwind Golf Club. I've known Mark for probably 25 plus years, and Mark brings a pretty good pedigree to Woodwind Golf Club. And Mark, why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about you and your past?
I'm originally from Phoenix, Arizona. When I was 18 years old, I was lucky enough to have a man by the name of Karsten Solheim, the inventor of ping, actually offer me a job in the first night crew they ever had, producing golf clubs, and I worked on their production line. That kind of spurred me on as far as golf equipment, and I started to grow a love for golf equipment at that point. I worked for them through college, and just after college, I had a short stint, like I think you did, trying to see if I could play professional golf.
Right.
That lasted a couple of years. I came back to Phoenix, Arizona, married the girl that I'm still married to, and Karsten hired me to be a sales rep, and they transferred me here to Indiana at that point. And probably within a week of me being here, I met you. And we became neighbors, as a matter of fact. I was a ping salesman here for 23 years. In the last 10 years, my role changed a little bit. I was able to kind of create a new thing, and I've really focused on golf club fitting, what I call golf club enhancement, which I know you're curious about, and instruction. And I've had a lot of fun doing all those things. You guys have been nice enough to let me do those things here. So.
Well, you know, one thing I think a lot of the viewers, Mark, probably don't quite understand is, you know, you hear the term club fitting, and it's such a big part of our golf business today. And obviously you're kind of a specialist in that area, kind of a master club fitter, if you want to call it that. And,
Thank you.
And I know that John and Brad spend a lot of their time as well, but tell our viewers really what is club fitting? What's involved there?
Okay. Well, club fitting is really for everybody. I'm sure it happened to you. It happened to me when I first tried to play professional golf. I was fit with equipment like I'd never been fit before.
Yeah.
Those guys really pay attention to every stick in their bag. And the general consumer probably thinks that they could play with anything. Well, they probably could, but they don't want to. And they recognize that when you play with a piece of equipment that really doesn't fit you, you compensate for the equipment, and it changes your golf swing. So the keys in my mind to club fitting, and what TrackMan and Sam Putt Lab and some of the other technologies have brought to the table for us, is they've proved some things that we really didn't know were happening in a very dramatic way. And it's allowed the very average player to take an element of golf, a big element of golf, in club fitting and golf club enhancement, and improve their games dramatically, and in a way that it's the equipment more than it is them.
I got you.
TrackMan has proved to us that 82% of the reason the golf ball goes in the direction it goes is because of where the golf club is pointed at impact.
Okay.
I was not taught that as a youngster. I was taught club path. So that means 18% of the golfer is, that's a small portion of a golf shot.
Absolutely.
If your golf equipment does not fit, just from a basics of lie angle, if the lie angle is off no more than 2 degrees, you've missed the green if you put the golf swing you should put on it. You don't keep missing the green, you compensate and try to see what you need to do, and if every club in your bag's a little bit different, you've got 8 or 9 different golf swings you have to put on. A tour player could never do that. He would drive him crazy. So one of the things we try to do is convince the consumer that he needs that. He doesn't think he does because he doesn't think he's good enough.
Sure.
And I learned this a long time ago when a consumer talked to Karsten Solheim and said, "Karsten, when I get good enough, I'll have you club fit me." And Karsten just looked him right in the eye and said, "Good luck. You'll never be good enough if you don't have your equipment fit first, because your golf swing will constantly be in flux."
So really somebody who's a 24 handicapper could benefit from having a club fit?
Greatly. You know, here, Doc, I know you've seen us do what we do in the club fitting area, and I would say most people that walk away from here go, "Wow, I had no idea that was really what club fitting is." It's very specific. It's important to that average player because it allows the 82% of the golf club to do its work. if they don't allow that to happen, I think it's almost flopped. I think it's almost 82% of the player and only 18% of the golf club. And I'm here to tell you, I wouldn't want to be the 82% all the time. So,
Mark, tell us a little bit about your Guerin boys and girls teams. I know that Guerin Catholic High School is a relatively new high school, maybe 6, 7 years old now, I believe it is.
7, yeah.
7, and I know that you've been in part of that program for a little while. Give us a little bit of a prospect of the future for Guerin golf.
Sure. 3 years ago, just about when I started here, just a little after I started here, they asked me to be their golf coach. It's one thing that I've never done in golf. I was pretty excited about doing it. The kids are great. Being a small school and being a school that's only got 7 years of history, there's not a whole lot of tradition that's been set in the athletic department. We're building those traditions. But we've got the opportunity, because our programs are not filled with tradition and a lot of kids that are superstars already.
Yeah.
We can fill those teams with kids that are maybe marginal when they very first start coming to school there.
Yeah.
And by the time they're a senior, a lot of these kids are getting scholarships to some of the major universities. So they start not being able to really make the golf team at any other school. And because of our school and its limitations and the small student body, they can participate on the team and learn their skill. It's really kind of fun.
I bet that's really rewarding. I compliment you for doing that, and it's always fun to be around youth. It keeps guys like you and me going, and so congratulations on the success you've had there, and we really appreciate all you've done for Woodwind Golf Club and the Academy, and continued success to you.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate
All right,
it.
thanks, Mark.